Hello. So I've switched a lot around in the garden since I've had this garden bed completed. I put some tomatoes in here. Some of them are not thriving. I pulled one up, put down a bell pepper. So, um, yeah, we'll see what happens with this. I did start putting some scallions around, although I need to get a lot more. I'm going to go to the store probably tomorrow, see if I can find some plants and some herbs that I can make this garden bed thrive a little bit more. My bell pepper plants are actually doing really well. The ones that I have back here. So I do have several. I have to count them. My husband, I pulled up all of these iceberg lettuce plants, but my husband wanted me to save a couple for him. He wanted to experiment with them. So that's that. Um, I pulled them up. But yeah, this is my basil. I have a basil, probably like 3 big basil plants like this in the garden. I am going to get more. I'm going to grow more. Actually, these are all from seeds, but I'll see how it goes as far as if I'm going to grow more or if I'm going to actually go buy the plants. Because I am going to go buy some actual plants of things. The squash, my mother-in-law's squash bugs ate it. Like, yeah, she had to pull those up. So I'm trying to see if I want to get squash. I'm not going to get it unless I have the right flowers and herbs around it so it can attract the right things, but also the herbs can protect the plant. I haven't filled this up yet with the soil, but these plants, I was trying to wait until the plants grow up a little higher. Like with over here, I actually completely took everything out of this bed right here, the small bed. And like I said, I put up all of the lettuce plants that were in the holes. And I put down, this is just my bell pepper. This is my bell pepper area. It does have some parsley and sage in it. It has a carrot right there. Sage right here. A couple sage there and there. It's gonna get a lot larger. I have a sage that is still growing and that has gotten a lot larger. See if I can find that. Where is that one? It's right here. They take time to grow. So, but this is the sage. So once it actually grows a lot bigger, you guys will see. It's like, wow, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some herbs and some plants tomorrow. This is going pretty good. I'm actually ready to, I think, plant these in the garden, a garden bed. I'm gonna choose the garden bed up there to do it with. I was gonna do a lot more garden beds, but I think I'm only gonna do 3 garden beds and let grass be on the other ones that I chose because it's just a lot of work and I'm having issues with my wrist again. I've had issues before, but it's just a lot of work, a lot of maintenance to keep up. If especially because there's a plant. There's more of that one plant that I thought was ginger root, but it's a root of something else. It's really deep and it's a whole lot more than what I had in that large bed over there. So I'm gonna just have this one here and then 2 down there by the house as my flower tree beds, garden beds. Let's see, pull that out. That's a weed. What else? Oh yeah. So the parsley is looking good. I have several parsleys just around. So as they're growing, they're gonna protect the plants. Look at this lizard. I'm tired of lizards, y'all. I am. I don't know if they're doing anything bad for my yard or not, but they're not eating any plants, but I do believe they are digging or doing something. I don't know what they're doing, but something's digging in the soil. But anyway, I do have to plant these down. These are the other bell pepper plants that I have, the extra ones. I have another sage in here that I'm trying to wait till it gets big. And my lavender finally started sprouting. This is lavender. Finally started sprouting. So, yeah, I'm just iffy about the lavender. I'm going to give it a little shade, but I'm iffy about the lavender. It's just I might want to buy the plant, buy the herb, but this is a surprise. Look at this. Ginger. This is my ginger. If you didn't know, ginger is a root vegetable. So, or, yeah, it's a vegetable. Fruit, yeah, ginger. Anyway, this is ginger. I don't want y'all correcting me in the comments, but this is ginger. And it is root. So you can put it in soil. Get like fresh ginger from the store, put it in soil, and grow it. So under soil, it'll be growing under here. I am gonna fill, when it gets a little bit higher, I am gonna kind of heal it, kind of like potatoes. I'm gonna add a lot more soil in it so it can start to grow in the soil. That's how it grows. So it's been growing. It's been raining really hard, or like every single day, so I haven't been able to get out in the yard. This actually feels really good to get out in the yard now. But this is my aloe. I want to plant my aloe so much. So I'm gonna actually get in here and get some aloe soon. Because I do a lot of I put aloe usually on my face when I do my skincare. And I want several aloe plants just around the yard. So I'm gonna take probably this one, which is my biggest individual plant. And I'm going to put that back in there. Aloe grows like really fast too. So see, this was one aloe plant. Now it's produced like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 or 6 aloe plants down here. So I'm gonna take this aloe plant and I'm gonna put it in one of the garden beds. I might put more than that in that. I might put it in that one over there. But I do have to add more soil to the tree beds. The tree flower beds. I may add more in there, or either I can just have an aloe tree area, because I want them to grow really big. We used to grow aloe. My parents used to grow aloe growing up, and Neosporin wasn't even like a thing. It was like cut yourself, burn yourself, any type of scrapes or anything, put some aloe on it. So either way, this is the cantaloupe, which is thriving and doing so good. I wanted to kind of put it in the shade up here for a little bit and see how that goes, but it's doing fantastic. I think it's doing pretty good. Yeah, so it's been raining a lot, and it needs water right now. Something's eating this plant, so I need to hurry up and get me some herbs, get something in here. The watermelon is starting to grow lengthwise. I'm trying to direct it to like everything to start growing on the outer side of the bed. That's why I put them on the edge. I want them to grow out here. So the goal is to grow all the cantaloupe and things out. Cantaloupe, these are all cantaloupe. So grow the cantaloupe and the watermelon that I have on this side out over here. So probably for the time being that we haven't put rocks or anything down here, I need to figure out what I'm going to put down here. Whether it's going to be, what is that? There's a huge bug here. I don't know what that is, but it is about like 4 inches and it's flying around. Either way, I'm gonna see. I'm trying to think about if I want to kind of put it on vines, and then as it grows, I'll just like put it down somewhere. But I have bricks. Mosquitoes are starting to come out now. But I have bricks. And I can probably put the bricks out in here or just put cardboard down here. just so as they grow, the vines and the watermelon and cantaloupe will grow on the ground. That way it's not touching the ground, and it won't they won't like rot. But I have quite a while before that happens. Let's see if we can see some little sprouts here, flowers. Let's see, because it's a little dark on that side. Let's see if this is lighter. I'm really happy about those. Yeah, so that's really the update on that. I've been kind of getting rid of these now that things have kind of sprouted, and like the bell peppers, for one, the bell peppers, even if you're probably like, why are you growing so many bell peppers? I use probably 3 or 4 bell peppers every time I cook. So if I can get 4, 5 bell peppers from each plant, I'll be so happy. I can freeze them. Because I buy them frozen. If I buy them, I buy them frozen a lot of the time just because of convenience. But I do buy them fresh often. And that's how all of the bell peppers came from seeds. So there are several different colors: the yellow, red, orange, green. But yeah, I bought them from the store and took the seeds out, dried them, planted them, and they sprouted. So this is how they are so far. Not all of them are growing at a very rapid pace, but they are growing. So here are 2 right here. The one that is the thickest, or is the best, is this one right here. This stem is so thick, and you can kind of see where, it's just really good. This one's it's really healthy. These are really healthy in the beds too. And this is basil. This parsley is probably the biggest parsley I have. I've already cut on this. Actually, after I cut it off, it started growing more. So I think I'm gonna do that a lot more. Although that does happen too. The rosemary, when you prune your herbs, they just flourish. So these are carrots in here. I did pull up the other carrots. These I'm just gonna let grow to full capacity. Just keep growing until I see some actual carrots like pop out. Yeah, these are just the leftover carrots I left in here. I am gonna do something with this right here, this bed. These buckets. So I'm not sure what, but I'm gonna do something with it. So I'm just gonna wait until all the carrots come out, and then I'll be able to do something different with that, because carrots I'm gonna be growing in here. I'm gonna be growing carrots in here and potatoes in here, all that stuff in here. So I'm excited about that. Right now I wanted to plant something in here right here now. But yeah, the garden is doing good. The lawn got cut, so but it's been raining every day, so the grass is growing back so fast, very rapid. So I just have to take advantage of it. I've been out here kind of pulling up weeds, pulling up grass that's over in this area, because I don't want it to fully grow back, because I plan on tilling this whole area. And I just confirmed it in my head. I want to put down, that's what I want to do. I want to put down the boxes, and then we'll put probably like 2 or 3 inches of rocks down here. My husband wants to put rocks anyway, even in the flower garden area back there. He wants to put rocks down, so we're going to see. Maybe it's going to be a pathway around it or something. We'll see what happens, but yeah, we're going to map this out. I know that I can grow a lot of stuff in there, but I really think I want a couple more garden beds. I'm just being real. I know for a fact I want me my own strawberry raised bed that is like probably 3 feet off the ground, 2 or 3 feet off the ground. No, because that's like probably a foot off the ground right there. So no, I want it at least. I want it high, maybe 3 or 4 feet off the ground, and I'm not sure how big it's gonna be. But then I'm gonna plant it in a nice shaded area, and wow, yeah, I think that's gonna be a good idea because that's gonna be my strawberry area. And then we're gonna end up getting raspberries. I wanna get blackberries and things like that where it can grow a lot faster. Not really a lot faster, but I just love vegetables and fruits. And those are the fruits I mainly eat. We had cantaloupe, or I tried, I bought a cantaloupe and I opened it this morning and it was green. Not a melon, it was a yellow cantaloupe. And I was like, you know what? I really hope that my cantaloupes grow. I hope they do. Either way, that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys have a great day. It's going to rain probably in a little bit because I see the clouds getting dark. So have a great day. I'll give you guys another update as soon as I can to see what else I need to do in this yard before it actually rains. We're picking up some stuff back there, just kind of cleaning up the area. So we'll talk soon.